Hey, what is going on? Welcome to the YouTube channel here for Goddess of Many Faces. And this is so rare because I don't really go live on this channel. Back in the days, I used to go live and I used to talk about random topics. But now, what is my topic? Hold on, let me open this up real fast. So, the topic that I have now is why you don't understand your dreams. Because this channel is basically a portion of this channel is about dreams, right? So, why you don't understand your dreams, why people don't understand their dreams, is because they don't see themselves as receiving messages from the dream realm. Some people just see dreams are just a part of the sleeping process. Like, oh, I'm just going to sleep and I'm just re-energizing my body. That's it. Like you just go to sleep and you dream, but the reality is, well, within my world, I honestly believe that you receive messages from your dreams, right? You could receive warnings from your dreams, right? You could have different beings from different realms come to you and bring messages or ancestors or people who have passed on, who are no longer here, people who died. Like a lot of times people go to sleep and they dream about past spouses, like they husband or they wife who just recently died, or a cousin, or a parent, right? So it's like, when people are in that mind frame of knowing that they're going to receive messages, then they are more likely to receive it. But for regular common folks who just think like, oh yeah, I'm going to sleep, this is nothing, they're not going to really receive it. They're not going to really be open to the idea of like, oh, okay, well, I went to sleep and I saw this. They're not going to put like two and two together in real life. Like, the reason why I made this channel is because, like, when I was, yeah, like, I always been fascinated with dreams ever since I was a young child, right? And I just feel like, being a young child, it was more so like an escape from reality. I'm not trying to throw nobody under the table and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to curse, but I'm not really trying to throw people under the table. But like me now as a grown ass adult, like I could see like, oh, that was a way for me to escape. So it's like, yo, I used to be, because I used to always dream and I used to remember it like very vividly, right? I used to remember my dreams very vivid. Like, yo, I mean, I could tell you everything, you know? And so like I used to always dream and used to always receive messages. And it's crazy how, you could be around a whole bunch of people and they lying to you about crazy stuff, right? And you could get messages in the dream realm letting you know that these people are lying to you. That's how deep this shit is. Like people don't understand. Like I honestly believe that there are like different realms. Like and it goes deeper, like even though it's like within your own mind, but it's deeper than that, right? They have so many different books on it, like in terms of different dreams, but it's so deep. Like you could be around, like your family could have been lying to you your whole life, right? Your friends, your spouse, right? I had found out in the dream realm that one of my ex-boyfriends got somebody pregnant. What's so crazy about that is I think I shared it on this channel. In terms of, I probably shared, I deleted a lot of videos. I ain't even front, I deleted a lot of videos, right? But within that within that dream, I had got this message, right? This was many moons ago. This was so long ago. This was like mad years ago. I ain't even gonna hold you. This joint was like probably like over 5 years ago. I'm just gonna put over 5 years ago because I'm just like really just having a conversation with you guys. Nothing is written down, so this is just off the top. I just was like, yo, I'm gonna go live. I'm using this OBS streaming. Um, yeah, so like 5 years ago, right? I remember I was in a relationship with this guy, right? He was cool. He was younger than me. I don't know what was it about me attracting men that was younger than me during that time, but I used to, maybe because I was so like cool. I don't know. I don't know what it was, cuz he was coming out of pocket a lot of times. People out there, they think, like older women, who date younger men, like, oh yeah, they sugar mamas. It was not that type of party, like, at all. Like, homeboy was coming out. He was doing the damn thing, right? So I remember I had this dream, right? So I'm like, I went to sleep, and then I had a dream that he got somebody pregnant, right? But what was so crazy about the dream is that the person that he got pregnant, I could not see her face. That shit is so weird to me, right? So like we was like, hanging out or something like that, or somehow the girl came up and she like approached me. It was just like some crazy dream, and she was pregnant, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant by him, da da da. And all I remember was that I smacked him like bung, like, typical typical stuff, right? And meanwhile, this is just a dream, right? So I'm like, yo, but the woman face, I could not see her face. That was the weird thing about this situation, is that this dude, he got this girl pregnant. I'm in a whole relationship with him. It was a dream, right? But I couldn't even see her face. Everything else was revealed to me, so it was crazy, right? So I wake up, I'm like, oh wow, that's a crazy ass dream. That's crazy, right? So, I went on with my daily routines, did what I had to do, right? And I haven't seen that dude during that time for like days. So I haven't seen him for days. I'm like, yo, I ain't even see this dude for days, whatever. So when I finally see him, I'm like, hanging out with him, chilling. We I think we went out or something like that. And when we was in my house, I'm like, wait, hold up. Then the dream, the memory of the dream came to me. And I'm like, yo, I had this dream that you got somebody pregnant. Yo, his whole demeanor changed. Like, yo, if I was like an expert in body language, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like, if I was really into it, like reading people's body language, their face expressions, the things that they say, I could have picked up on a cue like, oh, this is something that actually really, happened, but me during that time, I was very, a bit oblivious, and just, I really wasn't into none of that. And then he just kept saying, like, who is it? Who's the person I got pregnant? Oh, word. Like typical hood dudes, they be like, word. Who is it? Like, he just kept pressing, like, yo, who is it? Who is it? That's what he was like. He was like, yo, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Um, but meanwhile, months go by, then it was revealed that he actually got somebody pregnant. He got like, you know, somebody pregnant. It came out. And I was just like, wow, that's so interesting. So during that time when I had that dream, that was real. And it I don't want to say it low key scared me, but you know, when I think in terms of uh from my childhood, that was always a place like sleeping. Like the dream realm was always a place for me to receive messages. Like now that I could look at it, because a lot of things that I have seen within the dream realm has been something of messages or like some type of communication, you know? And sometimes people feel like that's your higher self. I didn't really delve deep into that aspect of it, like, okay, where does dreams come from, or how does this thing work. I just know that there's certain different type of dreams, right? There's dreams that could be premonitions. Like I felt like that dream with that dude was some type of premonition. Like it was just like, I'm foreseeing it, right? And please correct me if, like, right now, I can't really see no comments. I'm not really trying to look at that or whatever, but it is what it is. I'm on here live. But yeah, so like the dreams could be like premonitions where you are receiving something that like has happened or going to happen in the future or whatever. But in my case, I feel like, I've received a lot of messages because I was uh well, actually, I didn't really receive that message with that dude, if you think about it, because it's like, receiving a message, right? Because I just feel like dreams communicate to us in different ways. It could be straightforward, direct. Like you could have, you know, someone say exactly what it is that they want you to think, or what they want you to know what's going on. They could be like, "Listen, tomorrow is going to rain. Tomorrow you going to get like $5,000. Your boyfriend that you have is married." Like it's going to be direct like that, right? Or it's going to be certain images. Like that's why imagery is very important. Like that's why some people can't really interpret dreams, because people have different meanings to different imageries. You know what I'm saying? Or images and different things. Like different symbols mean different things to different people. But other people could pick up on it because they could read energy, or they could feel the vibes, or they master certain things. So it's like they could guide you in a certain way. But I just honestly feel like people should be able to interpret their own dreams, or really receive the messages that are given to them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they not really open to that because of, it could be certain belief systems. It could be like they just don't view dreams as really being important. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the days, I was very into dreams. I was so into dreams. And this girl, not girl, woman. No, we say woman for girls, but whatever. So, I was telling her one of my dreams, and she just kind of like dismissed it, like, yeah, I had a dream that, Michael Jackson was sucking on you know, my breast. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what she said, but she kind of was like a little bit more vulgar with the shit. You know what I'm saying? She was very vulgar with it, but like I just, because everyone has a different perception of things, and that's understandable. But I just feel like if you someone who really who have dreams and they very vivid, and it's when you wake up you feel a certain type of way, because I just feel like uh some people, when they within the dream, they know exactly what's going on. They receiving the message. They get it, right? But sometimes when they wake up, they don't remember the dream. But see, the thing about that is that they remember the feeling. They wake up with a certain feeling like, damn, why do I feel like this? You know what I'm saying? Why I feel this energy. I know you guys probably hear, all this noise in the background, but it is what it is. Like, hopefully you guys could get the message that I'm giving out, and you receive it well. Um, it is what it is. Like, it's a lot going on right now. I'm just saying, right? So yeah, hopefully people could really get past certain things within